I still catch myself leaning to the right side of the bed to whisper all the secrets that are spinning in my head. But the sheets are cold and pulled too tight, a mirror of the room where every flower in the vase has forgotten how to bloom. I found the ticket stub from the night we missed the train. We laughed until we cried while we were standing in the rain. Now I'm standing in the kitchen, just staring at the floor, listening for a key that doesn't turn here anymore. I've got a heart to hold, but no one left to hold it. A story left to tell, but you've already gone and closed it. I'm reaching through the dark for a ghost I can't outrun, trying to find the moon when I've lost my only sun. It's a heavy kind of silence, it's a hollow kind of gold to have a love this big and no heart left to hold. The neighbors think I'm fine because I keep the porch light on, but it's just a way of hiding that I know you're really gone. I leave the TV humming just to drown the sound of me, because the person I've become is someone I don't wanna be. I walk past our old cafe, I didn't look inside. I'm tired of all the places where our memories still hide. They say they're better off, it's just a bridge that I should cross. But how do you build a bridge out of nothing but a loss? Is it better to have felt the fire and live through the burn, or to be the one who waits for a tide that won't return? I'm a map without a city, I'm a bird without a sky. Just a million I still love you's buried under one goodbye. I've got a heart to hold, but no one left to hold it. A story left to tell, but you've already gone and closed it. I'm reaching through the dark for a ghost I can't outrun, trying to find the moon when I've lost my only sun. It's a heavy kind of silence, it's a hollow kind of gold to have a love this big and no heart left to hold. No heart left to hold. Just the echo of your name. The world is moving on, but I'm standing in the frame. Yeah, I've got this heart to hold, but it's getting so heavy on its own. The driveway's covered in the January leaves, and the wind is whistling through my empty sleeves. I see you checking the mirror, adjusting the sea, while the world feels like it's crumbling beneath my feet. The engine's humming a low and lonesome sound, while I'm just a shadow glued to the frozen ground. I've got 1,000 reasons written on my tongue, but they're sinking like stones before the song is sung. I look at the porch where we used to sit and dream. Now the wood is splintered and coming apart at the seam. The 2020 Seeps winter is settling in my bones, turning all our forevers into stepping stones, leading away from the house, leading away from the light, into the heavy, hollow center of the night. I'm holding the door handle like a lifeline in the rain, trying to find the words to justify the pain. But the sun only rises if you're here to see the dawn, and the stars only shimmer until you're finally gone. The garden only blooms, the colors only play, if I can find a way to make you wanna stay. My heart only beats, my soul only prays, only if you're walking through these 20 TV seats days. The world is a ghost town, empty and gray, and I only have a future only if you stay. Don't tell me that time is a healer or a friend. Don't tell me that every beginning needs an end. I'm a pilot without a sky, a sailor without a sea. If there's no more you left inside of me, I'm begging the silence, I'm begging the air to put back the pieces that are no longer days. The world is a ghost town, empty and gray, and I only have a future only if you stay. Only if you stay, the lights stay on. Only if you stay. The hurt is gone, but the taillights are fading. The road is so wide, and there's nobody left here on the passenger side. I only wanted you, I only wanted you to stay. Only if you stay, only if you stay. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed we used to share, reaching for a ghost that isn't really there. The coffee's getting cold in your favorite ceramic mug. I'm still waiting for the oxygen of a Sunday morning hug. I haven't moved your shoes from the place beside the door. It's like I'm waiting for a sound, doesn't happen anymore. The calendar I saw your sister's car at the light on 5th and Main, and for a heartbeat I forgot the rhythm of the pain. I'm wearing your old sweater just to keep the scent alive, trying to find the strength I need to simply just survive. But the fabric's getting thin and the winter's moving in, and I don't know where my grief ends and where I should begin. The world is moving forward into the 2026 grade, while I'm anchored to the memory of the day you walked away. And I'm holding you still in the quiet of the night, when the stars are all that's left of a long extinguished light. I'm gripping on the shadows, I'm talking to the air, because letting go of us is a weight I cannot bear. They say that time is healing, but it's just a silent thief, leaving me the echoes and the architecture of grief. I'm a prisoner of the maybe, I'm a victim of the will. Yeah, even in the distance, I'm holding you still. Is it a crime to want the past to be the only thing that's real? To trade away my future for the way you made me feel? I'm a navigator lost without a compass or a star, still trying to find the home in the person that you are. I'm screaming at the silence, I'm begging for a spark, anything to break the heavy pressure of the dark. It's just a silent thief, leaving me the echoes and the architecture of grief. I'm a prisoner of the maybe, I'm a victim of the will. Yeah, even in the distance, I'm holding you still, holding you still. In the way I say your name, holding you still, while nothing stays the same. I'm staring at the 23 eves horizon, watching colors die, with a hello in my heart for a never kind of goodbye. I'm still here, holding you still, just you. a storm that already passed. Building up your defenses like they're actually gonna last. You're counting all the bruises that the ghost of him left behind, searching for a reason in a world that's been unkind. I'm standing in the doorway with my hands open and wide, waiting for the moment that you finally step inside. I know you're terrified of fire after everything you've burned, but I'm the quiet lesson that your heart hasn't learned. The January frost is settling on the 22 meets glass, watching all the people in their lonely circles pass. You say you aren't worth the effort or the steady heavy climb, but I've got nothing left to give you but my spirit and my time. I'll be the floor beneath you when the ceiling starts to fall. I'll be the voice of mercy when you're backed against the wall. You think you're at your limit, that you've reached the final shore, but I'm just getting started. I've got oceans left in store. So let me love you more than the world has ever dared. Let me be the sanctuary where you aren't so afraid. Let me carry every shadow, let me drown out every doubt. Let me be the oxygen when your flame is going out. I know you think you're broken, that you're damaged to the core, but darling, let me love you. Just let me love you more. It's not a competition, it's not a debt you have to pay. It's just a 22 states promise that I'm never gonna stray. I love you in the silence and I love you in the noise. I'll be the steady rhythm that restores your shattered poise. Just give me one more second, just give me one more breath, to prove that there is life left in this love that's met its death. Sanctuary where you aren't so afraid. Let me carry every shadow, let me drown out every doubt. Let me be the oxygen when your flame is going out. I know you think you're broken, that you're damaged to the core, but darling, let me love you. Just let me love you more. I'm not going anywhere, I'm standing at the door, just waiting for the yes. So let me love you more, so much more. Let me love you more. Staring at the calendar, a clean and empty slate, but every square is heavy with a slow and steady weight. We had a list of places that we said we'd finally go, hidden mountain trails and the cities in the snow. The 2020 season where it's just beginning to arrive, and I'm learning how to be a person who's very alive. I'm standing in the kitchen of our first real home alone, listening to the silence in the way it's grown. morning, I didn't reach for your hand. Like a traveler lost in a vast and hollow land, I went to that new cafe, the one you wanted to try, and sat there with a coffee beneath a bruised purple sky. It's the first time I didn't have to share the morning news, the first time I didn't have to trip over your shoes. A million milestones are waiting in the dark, and every first is a match that's lost its spark. It's a world of endless firsts, and they're all without you. First time I'm seeing red when the world used to be blue. First time I'm walking through the 2022 east rain without your umbrella to shield me from the pain. Every once upon a time has turned to never again, losing the only love and my very best friend. It's a long, lonely ladder, and I'm standing on the first. And of all the things I've felt, these firsts are the worst. The first time I laugh and then realize you aren't there. The first time I have a secret that I can't even share. The first birthday, the first holiday, the first snowfall on the street is a jagged little mountain underneath my tired feet. I'm a navigator lost, I'm a bird without a wing, learning how to do every single thing for the first time alone. First time I'm seeing red when the world used to be blue. First time I'm walking through the 2020 seas rain without your umbrella to shield me from the pain. Every once upon a time has turned to never again, losing the only love and my very best friend. It's a long, lonely ladder, and I'm standing on the first. And of all the things I've felt, these firsts are the worst. Endless first. The first night you finally sleep. Endless first. The first promise I can't keep. I'm staring at the horizon of a brand new year, and the only thing I know is that you aren't here. First time I'm okay. First time I'm not. Endless first without you. I'm standing in the hallway where the shadows used to dance, staring at the ruins of a 22 seat chance. The suitcase by the doorway is a heavy silent stone, a final punctuation on a life I've lived alone. I thought we had a map drawn out, a vision clear and bright, but now I'm just a traveler in the middle of the night. You're handing back the keys we cut when everything was new, and I'm realizing always was just a point of view. The kitchen clock is ticking like a hammer on a nail, watching every promise promise that we may begin to fail. I see the ghost of us still sitting at the wooden table, trying to be honest, but I'm just not feeling able. The air is getting thinner as the winter settles in, watching the long winter of my solitude begin. You say that we'll be better off, that time will play its part, but you're leaving with the only piece that functioned in my heart. You said forever begins here, but here's where it ends, in the quiet of a house that we can't even call friends. I'm looking at the exit sign, the cold and neon glow, watching the only world I knew finally let me go. Now forever is a lonely road, a sky of bruised the blue, and it starts with me forgetting how to reach out for you. Yeah, forever begins here, in the middle of goodbye. Is there a version of this story where the ending doesn't bleed, where I'm not just a casualty of everything you need? I'm anchored to the memory while you're reaching for the door. I'm becoming just a shadow on a long abandoned floor. The 2020 sweet stars are out, but they aren't shining clear. They're just distant witnesses to everything I fear. Yeah, you said forever begins here, but here is where it ends, in the quiet of a house that we can't even call friends. I'm looking at the exit sign, the cold and neon glow, watching the only world I knew finally let me go. Now forever is a lonely road, a sky of bruised the blue, and it starts with me forgetting how to reach out for you. Yeah, forever begins here, in the middle of goodbye. Forever starts now, with the sound of a latch. Forever starts now, with a flame and a match, to every dream we ever had, to every word we said. I'm walking into forever with a heart made of lead. It begins here, without you. Forever begins here. Tea has gone cold on the edge of the table. I'm tracing the grain of the wood where you sat. I'm trying to be strong, but I'm just not able to live in a silence as heavy as that. The January wind is a ghost in the curtain, whispering secrets we used to believe. I used to be whole and I used to be certain, but now I am just the one destined to grieve. Found your old watch in the back of the drawer, the haven't moved since the day that you left. I'm standing on glass on this 2020 show floor, living the days in a beautiful theft. You didn't leave shouting, you didn't leave crying, you just faded out like a light in the hall. Now I'm the echo of a love that is dying, watching the last of the autumn leaves fall. And it's a softly forever, a quiet goodbye, like the pale shade of gray in a 2020 sea sky. No thunder or lightning, just a slip of the hand, and a house made of cards turning back into sand. You promised me always in a voice like a prayer, but always is just empty space in the air. It's a long, lonely road that I'm walking together with the ghost of a love that was softly forever. Is there a way do I know how you taste, to get back the years that I'm starting to waste? I'm a curator now of the things we once said, building a monument here in my head. But the ink is all fading and the pages are thin, and I don't know where I should even begin. It's a softly forever, a quiet goodbye, like the pale shade of gray in a 2020 sea sky. No thunder or lightning, just a slip of the hand, and a house made of cards turning back into sand. You promised me always in a voice like a prayer, but always is just empty space in the air. It's a long, lonely road that I'm walking together with the ghost of a love that was softly forever. Softly forever, the lights getting dim. Softly forever, where do I begin? I'm closing my eyes and I'm letting you go into the 2020s winter and snow. Forever, it was softly to fade out, just a whisper goodbye. I'm sitting on the edge of the kitchen counter in the 2020 scents when I light. The shadows of the morning are getting longer, and I can't find the strength to fight. The clock on the wall is a heavy heartbeat, counting out the distance that we grew. I'm practicing the way I walk down a lonely street without the steady gravity of you. I saw your hand writing on a grocery list, tucked inside a book I haven't read. It's the tiny little details that I never missed that are playing like a movie in my head. They say that time is a quiet healer, that the jagged edges start to turn to gold. But tonight it feels like a double dealer selling me a story that's already been told. 'Cause the way we feel is a beautiful disaster, a slow motion crash we couldn't run from any faster. It's the salt in the sea and the smoke in the air, a memory of a touch that isn't even there. We were fire and rain, we were hollow and real. Now I'm drowning in the wreckage of the way we feel. It's a lonesome kind of burden and a heavy kind of deal, just to live inside the hollow of the way we feel. Is there a word for the silence in the hallway, for the never again in the middle of always? I'm a navigator lost without a starter guide, living in a wreckage where our secrets hide. I'm screaming at the 20TC sky, but it doesn't have an answer for a goodbye. A slow motion crash we couldn't run from any faster. It's the salt in the sea and the smoke in the air, a memory of a touch that isn't even there. We were fire and rain, we were hollow and real. Now I'm drowning in the wreckage of the way we feel. Yeah, it's a lonesome kind of burden and a heavy kind of deal, just to live inside the hollow of the way we feel. The way it's a door that won't close. The way we feel, like a thorn on a rose. I'm letting go of the light, I'm letting go of the day, watching the ghost of us slowly drift away. The way we feel, I still feel it all. The way we I'm staring at the map light on the ceiling, tracing roads that lead to nowhere new. I've lost that steady, grounded kind of feeling that only came from being close to you. The 2020 seas, wind is moving faster than the healing they all promised I would find. Every day is just a quiet, slow disaster since I became the one you left behind. I walk past the station in the city, where the trains all hum a low and lonesome tune. The rain is falling cold and without pity underneath the pale and heavy afternoon. I find myself adjusting to the silence, like a prisoner who's forgotten how to speak. Memory is a beautiful, slow violence that makes the strongest spirit feel so weak. And I'm always looking for the space where you should be, searching for the half that's missing out of me. I'm a navigator lost upon the sea, wish Wishing your horizon was the thing I see. My heart is just a compass spinning around, trying to find a piece of solid ground. But the world is wide and every sky is blue, and I'm just trying to get to where you are. Is there a thin spot in the January, yeah, where I can reach across and find you standing there? I'm screaming at the static on the line, begging for a world where you are mine. But the miles are getting longer every day, and forever feels 1,000 years away. Searching for the half that's missing out of me. I'm a navigator lost upon the sea, wishing your horizon was the thing I'd see. My heart is just a compass spinning around, trying to find a piece of solid ground. But the world is wide and every sky is blue, and I'm just trying to get to where you are. Where you are. The lights are always on. Where you are. The hurt is finally gone. I'm staring at the stars and wondering if you see the same lonely light that's looking down on me. I just wanna be where you are. Where you are. I'm standing in the hallway where the light bulbs finally died, just a hollowed out reflection of the man who lived inside. I used to be a lighthouse, I used to be a spark, but now I'm just a shadow drifting deeper in the dark. I never knew the color of a January sky until I saw the world through the prism of your eye. But you took the summer with you when you turned to walk away, and left me in the gray of a 2026 day. Stranger that I don't wanna meet, I'm a flicker on the corner of a long forgotten street. They say the moon is beautiful, but it's only borrowed light, and I'm just like that silver stone alone against the night. I've lost the way my laughter to ring out in the hall. Now I'm just the silence that is written on the wall. I'm a candle in the window waiting for a ghost to see that the best of who I was is gone since you stopped being with me. Because with you I shine, with you I was gold, a story made of fire that was was never getting old. You were the electricity, the rhythm in the wire, the only thing that ever lifted me a little higher. Now the world is dimming down and the stars are out of line. I'm a piece of broken glass that's forgotten how to shine. Yeah, the light is getting low and I'm losing all my design, because with you I shine, but I'm no longer fine. Is there a switch that I can flip to bring the morning back, to wash away the 2020 seas, velvet and the black? I'm shivering in the quiet, I'm begging for a flare, anything to prove to me that I am actually there. But I'm a star that's burning out, a sun that's gone to sleep, in a valley made of secrets that I wasn't meant to keep. It's just a night with you, I shine.